Adam Trautman last year. Yeah, he was playing behind Jared Cook. He was the backup role, 15 receptions on 16 targets, 171 yards, and 1 touchdown. Guys, your thoughts on Adam Trautman?
Adam Trautman is one of those sneaky tight ends, right? That everybody's starting to kind of fall in love with. They're starting to see, starting to think about him kind of late if you're waiting on tight ends. He's also a tight end that's starting to creep up the draft boards. And I think by the time the middle of August hits, when draft season gets really hot and heavy, we're going to see him going a lot higher than what he's currently going. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go off the board at like tight end 13 when it's all said and done with, and kind of get in the mix with kind of some of the mix of sloppies that no one really wants, right? The Evan Ingram, the Anthony Firsker, Adam Trautman, hell, even Evan Ingram, because people are really down on him this year too. But they, like you said, Derek, they got to throw the ball to someone. Jared Cook left. He's in L.A. with the Chargers right now, so there's got to be targets to go around. They brought in Nick Vanette, who is a pass blocking tight end. He is not a pass catching tight end, so that doesn't worry me at all. And someone has to emerge, and Trautman has the ability to kind of play off the line and still be productive. I say this only because it's a Saints reference, but he's kind of like a poor man Jimmy Graham. He's not as athletic, but he can line up off the line in the slot and do a couple different things like Jimmy Graham did for him. So I like him late, especially if I'm waiting on tight end, 2 tight end league. I like him because I can take one kind of early and then wait a while, fill up my skill positions, then come back to him later on. So I like him for a lot of different reasons in that perspective. But I'm probably not going to trot him out as my starting tight end week 1. I'm probably going to find something I'm a little bit more comfortable with as a floor, and I'm going to make Sean Payton and the quarterback for the Saints show me how he's going to be utilized in this offense before I roll him out every week and say, okay, this is a guy I can lean on for a couple weeks.
Yeah, there are just too many question marks surrounding usage. I like his efficiency. 15 on 16. That's not bad. If he could keep that number up and increase those 2 numbers, that would be nice. We all know that it's not going to happen, but I think it's just with tight end, and you guys know my thoughts on tight end. I fall in love with a guy, and then I'm going to get him wherever I want to get him at, probably 2 or 3 rounds too early. But that's my philosophy on tight ends. And so for Adam Trautman, I just don't know that he's a guy that I would be targeting. But to your point there, Kevin, that this is one of those trendy names, and it's trending in a direction that is probably going to force me to have to not even consider him. So I like your philosophy on it, Kevin, in that he's got to prove it. You've got to figure out what they're doing with the offense down there, who's throwing the football, and how much he's going to be utilized. But right out of the gate, probably not a guy that I'm looking too hard at.
See, Adam Trautman for me is the guy that I saw being my Jonnu Smith from last year, this year, right? The guy that you were able to pick up very late in the draft and had that sneaky upside to come in and put up some very good weekly performances for you, and didn't just kind of stream the position as you were going through. But Kevin, I think you're right. I think by the time that we actually get fully into redraft season, he's going to, creep up to the boards to the point where it's not going to be a desirable pick anymore, because you're going to probably have to start spending 10th round capital on that. And where I like drafting my tight end is going to be in that 12th, 13th, 14th round, more in that range.